bounced. Has it carried? Peterson's not waiting, he's walking, and Dhoni's taken a good catch. Low to his right, Zahir Khan strikes, and India, they're having a good time of it.
Big screen. Has to play, and it just about carries. Oh my goodness me. I will have a look at this again. Peterson's going back. Here we are, let's look again. There's the outside edge. Watch carefully.
Definitely bounced. You can see a bit of, see it there, it's bounced there, even with what you'd call as a foreshortening of the angle. You can see a little bit of grass kicking up.
I've seen that grass that you're talking about. He's not out. Peterson stays in. He's been 3/4 of the way off.
Now, might have carried. Yes, it has. Sourav Ganguly's thrown in the air, but nothing off the bat, obviously, according to Steve Buckner. Sourav Ganguly saying was a bat, and Steve says no.
There's another interesting decision. There's been plenty happening out there. It's come off his hip, and it didn't. Well, hang on a sec. Well, let's start off with the fact that it's come off his thigh pad and that he's missed it by a considerable margin. Oh dear.
That has been picked up on the big screen as well, so the Australian Port supporters are not appreciating that. Sourav tossed it a mile in the air.
Yes, yeah. It was very difficult for the right-handers. Now, that is a poor mistake, and he's going to be... Has he caught it? Has he caught it? He has. Can you believe it? Wow. A big shot came along, and he's caught that.
So it's on that position that they'll be checking. So let's see.
So it is here. Got good hander. Oh, yeah. That'll be a not out. One of the rare mistakes they've made this year. Mr. Shazad thought he caught that.
He's gone. He ran into the bowler. Similar happened today. Campbell is down on the ground, but he bounced into the bowler. He'll have to go.
Things like this do happen, but the bowler is in his right to try and get to the ball. And Sherwin Campbell collided with him trying to get across. It may seem as if he was blocking him, but he has his right to try and get across to the other side of the pitch. Well, unfortunately for Sherwin Campbell, he slipped. It's 138 for 2.
Ugly scenes here at Kensington Oval as we come back live following the run out of Sherwin Campbell. They are in some danger out there. The safety of the players must become...
Okay, and Keith Stackpole.
Out. I think it came out for a brief moment. Srikanth is waiting on the umpire. He thought that it came out of War's hands and hit the ground, but we have to wait and see. The pressure's right on Mel Johnson, who's going across and looking as though he's going to ask the fieldsman, did he catch it? Alan Border having a chat with him there, webbing in his finger and going off the ground.
Well, let's have a look at it again. Srikanth hits the ball. War cushions it through. It's out. Still in the air. It's still off, and it hits the ground, and a very good decision. Very good decision by Mel Johnson.
That's gone. Well, I did mention it.
Saw something amiss. Let's have a look. Hollyoake well short of his ground, but was the wicket disturbed? The umpire has given the batsman out, and the third umpire concurs with Venkat's decision, and Hollyoake is going to have to go. Well, we've magnified this dismissal for you. There's the bail going, and Hollyoake was quite right, and that's why Hollyoake was questioning the decision. It's a pity that we didn't have time for the third umpire to see that, because The batsman was clearly not out.
That should have been out. It still is out. Ian Healy was able to recover and knock the ball onto the stumps. He missed the first attempt.
Well, Brian Lara has to go. Keith Arton is going in the other direction with not what you'd call a happy expression. And there it is.
No doubt that Lara was out of his ground, but the question is, did Healy break the stumps or did the ball?
Lara out there now. Watch the ball. There goes the hand onto the stumps, and watch the ball. It goes past the stumps by about 4 inches, I'd say.
If he has a look at the paper tomorrow morning, he's out stumped Healy, bowled Matthews for 58.
Hogg gets a full pitch. Oh, well, this is it. They're going to ask for it. They're going to call. They'll ask the umpire for interference. That possibly is out, I would say. Umpire Tony Kraft has not moved, but that was certainly obstruction. Marsh kicking that ball away.
But it wasn't willful obstruction, Bill. It was hit by Rodney Hogg there. Marsh. Oh, well, I thought it was an unintentional thing, but it seemed that Marsh just stuck a foot out.
That was certainly obstruction of Preston Tech, Frank. There's no doubt about that. And that was certainly obstruction and poor umpiring. That was not good enough. If New Zealand go down by 1 run, Fleet Street will tear us apart, because that was a kick away by Rodney Marsh. It was intentional, a certain run out. The left foot went out. Thank goodness it wasn't a Victorian, that's all I can say. And if South Africa win this, it's one of the all-time great performances. Paul Wilson's got to hit a boundary here. It's not easy. In comes Todd. Where is it? To Yorker. Oh, he misfields it. Should have been a run-out one. They were asking for interference. I thought the wicketkeeper was asking for interference there. They're talking. That'll be very, very interesting. Pike was in with a chance. This will be very, very interesting.
What are you saying? Obstruction? I don't think so. I think that was accidental. I think the ball was hit very firmly back, and Cronje's withdrawn the appeal. How about that for a captain?
Let's have a look at it. Big chance for running out here. Oh, he's put the bat out. Dear, oh dear. I tell you what, he's a very generous captain as a South African skipper.
I think he was taking his bat back to get back into the crease, Bill. You're being very severe on your own.
I'm trying to be fair to both teams. I want to look at that again.
Well, I'm not quite sure what this is about. Players are questioning something, asking Orchard. Well, something that the batsman has done. Well, we're just trying to find out what they're querying. Let's have a look. This is Brad Williams' previous delivery. Nothing there. Now let's watch the batsman. Well, he struck that all right. There's no drama there. Ball goes down to fine leg.
We even got the drinks on the field now when the umpire is really not conferring.
Again, we'll have a look at it from this angle. Brad Williams comes in. Straight off the bat, down to fine leg, nowhere near his stumps. Oh, maybe that's what they queried. They were wondering how the bail has fallen off. Well, it looks like Ponting has walked past, hasn't realised he's knocked the stumps, and then they've looked around and thought that maybe the batsman must have done playing the shot. Quite well earned, Drake.
Oh, that was Langer doing that intentionally.
Well, I thought it was Ponting. They're the same shape, but on second look there, it's Justin Langer. Now he must. Well, he's got to realise he does. What is he flinging the bails for?
And why really did he do that? I mean, that really is something childish, one might think.